There's a thing you can do where you search up your birthday on Google, followed by Florida man, and the most insane article headline you will ever read comes up. I'll do it for me, for example. So we got July 10th, Florida man, and immediately what comes up is Florida man with no arms arrested for stabbing tourist. How does that happen? Like, physically, how? Oh, here's another one. Florida man accused of drowning dog in pool during fit of revenge in domestic dispute. I have no idea what's in the water in Florida, but today we're going to be taking a look at some of the best Florida man headlines. Florida man carrying nearly 500 grams of weed tries to steal plane to meet girlfriend, police say. 500 grams? That's a lot of weed. But surely, right, if you're going from Florida to California, it's not really going to be that much of an expensive plane trip. Surely it's easier to just sell that 500 grams of weed and then buy a plane ticket. And for clarity, I'm not advocating for the sale of drugs, YouTube monetization team. I'm absolutely not. You should not sell drugs. Do not become a drug dealer to become a YouTuber like me. Absolutely not advocating for the sale of drugs in any way or the consumption of drugs. I'm just saying dealing weed is a far lesser crime than plane jacking. Right, now some of these don't have Florida man in the headline, but these all happen in Florida. Naked man tells Charlotte County deputies he's Batman. Yeah, he looks like it. He looks like billionaire Bruce Wayne. Voodoo murder suspect texted "You're dead today" to victim. It's not very subtle, man. Like, if I was planning on murdering someone, which I'm not, YouTube monetization team, I'm not planning on committing a murder, I promise. I wouldn't text them saying, I'm gonna kill you today, basically. Florida man after he attempted to pay for his McDonald's order with weed. To be fair, that's probably the most normal thing to ever happen in Florida. Man asked for something that would kill 200 people at Walmart. I love how this is the best photo of this man they can find. This absolute terror of a man. Something that would kill 200 people in what? To be fair, right, I was about to say, what could they possibly sell at what is basically Sainsbury's that could kill 200 people? But have you ever been into a Walmart? There's just fucking guns. There's just like weapons of war that you can buy. It's insane. Florida man wearing Coke shirt arrested for selling crack cocaine. He just told on himself, didn't he? Naked Florida man revealed on video sneaking into restaurant and munching on ramen. Maybe he was just a little bit peckish. Maybe he was a little bit warm. Assault with a deadly weapon. Florida man charged with throwing alligator into Wendy's. How do you obtain a fucking alligator, let alone throw it? Those things are not, like, throwing an alligator into a... Why? Why would you throw an alligator into... Alright, an alligator on the kitchen floor of a Wendy's after being thrown into the drive-thru? It does look like quite a little alligator, to be fair, but, like, the dude drove this to Wendy's in his car and then threw it through the window. Florida man who allegedly threatened family with Coldplay lyrics and standoff after swap promises in pizza. What were the lyrics, I wonder? Lakeland man hacks bank, tries to steal $7 billion because Jesus wanted him to, official says. Why would Jesus want him to steal $7 billion? What the fuck are him and Jesus planning on doing with that? FAU student threatens to kill professor for scheduling 7 a.m. final exam. Police say, fair enough. 7 a.m. for a final exam. He's just setting him up for failure. Jason Vickery breaks into home, plays with toy helicopter, masturbates, cops say. What the fuck is this, like, sub-headline? Salad munching, masturbating burglar takes toy chopper for joyride. Florida man arrested for practicing karate by kicking swans in the head. A Florida man interested in karate, is he now, is alleged to have found an elusive and illegal target for his kicks: bird faces. How did he even get that close to swans? They just flee. Have you ever tried to get near a swan? I wouldn't recommend it if you are. They've got very sharp teeth and they will bite you. But how did he even manage to do this multiple times? That's plural. Swans. Florida man arrested for having sex with stuffed Olaf in Target. It's always the ones you least expect, isn't it? He doesn't look like he'd fuck a soft toy in a Target. Florida man caught feeding wild alligator resists arrest. He's a good boy and he loves bagels. Oh, that's quite sweet. He made friends with an alligator. Are you not allowed to feed alligators? Why are you not allowed to feed alligators? They're just hungry boys like all of us. They held up a Clearwater CVS. A trail of pill bottles led cops to their door, police say. What? Florida teacher explains why he drowned raccoons in front of students. I need to see this explanation. I'm looking this up. The thing is, right, there's so many fucking Florida Florida man raccoon headlines. Florida man 88 burns raccoon over eating mangoes. Florida man beat roommate's raccoon with a hammer. Oh, it's because I searched Florida man, not Florida teacher. My bad. Investigators say he told them he suspected the animals were killing chickens his class was raising. Once trapped, he said he couldn't shoot them because guns aren't allowed on school property and bludgeoning them would be too brutal and messy. Oh yeah, that's fair. The teacher explained that the most humane way to dispose of these nuisance animals was to drown them. To drown them? What, like the most brutal death possible? Drowning. Yeah, that's lovely. It's basically euthanasia. Florida restaurant ends bring your monkey night after 8-year-old bitten by monkey. How many people in Florida own fucking monkeys that there is a bring your monkey night at a restaurant? Florida man caught shoplifting during interview at Kohl's. I don't care about the crime. Fine, whatever. Most normal things happen in Florida. This guy's name, Dominic Breedlove. That's a fucking interesting name. Florida man steals Christmas wreath from neighbor's door, hangs it on his own. I wonder how they caught him. Florida man throws 5-year-old son into Atlantic Ocean to teach him how to swim. Says he's going to jail for being awesome. He looks exactly like the type of person to say that. It looks like Theo Von if podcasts were never a thing. Florida man jailed after trying to barbecue all the child molesters. Well, that's very ambitious, I must say. All of them. I mean, I could get behind the cause, being real, but that's just very ambitious. See it, Florida man throws baby at deputy following wild high-speed chase. What the fuck does that even mean? Florida man caught on security camera licking doorknob for 3 hours? How did he not run out of saliva? Florida man in no seriously I have drugs t-shirt arrested for possession of drugs. Maybe he thought he could throw them off the scent by being so obvious, you know, like hiding in plain sight. It's smart, really. It didn't work though. Man kills imaginary friend, turns self in, takes world's saddest mugshot. Bro, let him be. He just lost a friend. Florida man breaks into home, uses bathtub, sleeps in bed, makes himself coffee. He's just trying to feel all cozy, you know. No bad intentions. He just wants a cozy day. 74-year-old Florida man on electric scooter threatened chase 2 with knife, police say. Miami man burglarizes home, runs from cops in stolen semi with 140 grand in poultry. That's a fucking lot of poultry. How much poultry do you have if it's worth 140k? Florida man who stole $1,375 worth of toothbrushes threw them off a bridge. Why bother stealing them in the first place, man? I guess it's not about the money, it's about making a point about dental hygiene or whatever. Florida man arrested for DUI wearing "I'm the reason the beer's always gone" t-shirt. I guess he's not lying. Man claiming to be Joker threatens Santa Rosa County deputies with crowbar. So me. He's so me. Florida man high on Flucker. What the fuck is Flucker? I'm looking that up. Oh, what the fuck is that? Whatever that is. What the fuck is that? Attacked officer said he was God, had sex with tree, police say. Teen who RKO'd his principal arrested again for pulling same stunt at mall. Why is he RKO'ing a fucking alligator? Not even a real alligator. He just loves RKO'ing. A Florida teenager arrested last week for pulling a wrestling move on his high school principal was jailed again for a similar stunt on a fake alligator. Why arrest him for that? The alligator wasn't even hurt. It's not real. Florida woman tries to bring emotional support boa constrictor onto plane in Tampa. I don't know how many of you will remember this or even knew about this, but this gives the same sort of vibes as that person who brought a cat into a James Marriott gig claiming it was like an emotional support cat or whatever. Florida traveler stuffed gun into a raw chicken and tried to bring it on the plane, TSA says. Didn't hide it very well. Why the fuck would you be bringing why would you use a raw chicken to hide it? As if they're not gonna find that. Florida man arrested after he allegedly gave girlfriend a wet willy. God, those are some life-ruining allegations there. Is that an arrestable offense, giving someone a wet willy? Subscribe.